From the one and only, this is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by FHIA, Florida Home Improvement Associates. From the one and only, this is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by FHIA, Florida Home Improvement Associates.
And good afternoon, everyone. I'm Christy Kruger.
And I'm Janice Fernandez. Here's a look at stories making news on this Friday. Police investigating a double shooting in Miami. They believe the shooting happened in the area of Northwest 7th Avenue and 70th Street. Two people arrived at North Shore Hospital with gunshot wounds. Police were seen at the hospital taping off a vehicle and collecting evidence. No word on who was behind the trigger or how the victims are doing.
And a violent brawl caught on camera at Coconut Creek High School. One teen recovering after being body slammed to the ground during a fistfight with another 15-year-old. The teen has some serious injuries to his head. Blood seen coming out of the back of his head as well. The other teen was arrested and charged with aggravated battery.
The search is on for a hit-and-run driver. Pierre Fortin was killed Thursday morning on I-95 in Hollywood. Dashcam video shows the victim stopping his car, getting out, and then running across the lanes to help a disabled vehicle on the highway. That's when the victim was hit and killed. His family asking the driver to please come forward.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
And new video of a confrontation leading up to a woman's death in Hialeah. It all began after the victim, Norxie Acosta, followed an alleged hit-and-run driver into a parking lot. Acosta was pinned to a metal gate and later clung to the hood of the van as the driver sped away. That driver, 21-year-old Natasha Booth, allegedly ran Acosta over. She now faces first-degree murder charges. As breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online.
Head on over to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates.